everyone, welcome to MarikaCreations. Today I will show you 3 fall inspired DIYs for your home. And nothing more to say right now, so let's get DIYing. Fall DIY number 1. I will make a wreath, fall inspired wreath, and I take this wisteria wine wreath that I made a year ago, and some burlap ribbon, jute string, and some greenery. And these sunflowers, I have put them on wooden skewers because they will not fit into my decor as they are, because they are a little too bright for what I have in mind. So I'm going to take them and spray paint them. And I'm using different colors. I use black, bronze, gold, and a little bit of dark red. And I'm just firing away and playing around with all the flowers. And yes, I'm wearing a face mask, and so should you if you ever do this. Nasty fumes. And here is how the flowers turned out. Beautiful, fall inspired. Now I'm cutting off tiny bits from my greenery to have on my wreath. I'm not planning to cover the whole wreath, but let's say 50% of it, maybe a little bit more. I also use a bit of this ivy garland, but I thought it was too bright looking, so I ended up spraying it just with a touch of black spray paint to dull it down a bit. I'm attaching my picks just by wiggling them into the wisteria wine wreath, just like that. No hot glue needed at this point. If you're new to my channel, hi, I am Marika, and on this channel I do lots of DIYs, thrifting, decorating, renovation of my home, some pottery, some painting, anything creative. Please join me, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and let's be friends. Now on to my transformed sunflowers, and I'm just taking my pliers and just cut off that little tip on the bottom of the flower to make it easier for me to hot glue them in onto the wreath. I'm placing out all my flowers to see where I want them before I start hot gluing them into place. This video is also part of a challenge, Fall DIY and Decor Challenge. It is hosted by Christina over at the DIY Mummy. Jump on over straight after this video and check out what she has to offer. I will leave links in my description box below to her channel as well as to the playlist of this challenge. Loads and loads of fall inspiration there for you. And now I'm making a bow out of the burlap ribbon, just like that, and I ducktail the ends and just play around with it a little bit to fluff it up, and then after I'm done, I'm just hot gluing it onto the top of the wreath. And here it is, hanging on the wall in my living area. I ended up attaching a pine cone in the middle of the bow there. And I think the flowers and the greenery work very well together. What do you think? Fall DIY number 2. For this project I have these lovely wooden eggs that I thrifted just a couple of days ago at our local thrift store for €2 each, and I have 2 of them, and I'm attaching some nautical rope onto the top part of the egg, or the bigger part of the egg. That's actually maybe the bottom of the egg, I'm not sure, you tell me. If you haven't guessed already, I'm making acorns, and I'm just gluing the nautical rope all the way up to the top, and there at the end cut off the excess, and then I'm taking a piece of a stick that I found in my backyard, and I cut it to size and hot glue it into place. And this is how they look so far. I wanted to attach some oak leaves, but I didn't have any, so now I'm just cutting out waves in an autumn leaf that I already had, and then I'm hot gluing it into place. And here they are, part of my fall-inspired vignette on my coffee table. I think they turned out super cute, with the little sticks and the oak leaves. I like them. fall DIY number 3. And for this I'm making a fabric pumpkin, a more boho style pumpkin. And I'm using this wonderful fabric, some burlap ribbon, some pillow stuffing, macrame cord, jute cord, and some bark and some sticks from my yard. I start by cutting the fabric to size. That all depends on how large pumpkin you want to make, of course. And I will fold it like that. And then onto my bark. I want to make hearts like the one I showed you there. And I'm taking my tiny handsaw and cutting away. It was a bit hard because the bark, I picked it from our firewood, was already very dry, so it cracked very easily. But I did my best. Took my pliers and pinched off to get the heart shape. And there you can see that it broke, not all the way through, so I'm all good so far. Drilled a hole. And then I took some all-around glue and mended my heart. And then I took my crafting to the sofa. It was late in the evening, so I'm very sorry for the lighting. And here you can see me just hand sewing the side of the fabric there, my pumpkin. And then I start at one end, still the ugly side out, and I'm tying a knot there and tying it together, turning it the right side out and start stuffing it. A lot of stuffing, but I make sure that I still have like a way through in the middle, because I will make the grooves later on with my jute string, and I want to be able to make a way through in the middle of my pumpkin. And now I'm stuffed it already, and I am sewing these big stitches and just tie it all together and put the excess within the pumpkin like you saw me do there. I'm taking my jute twine, and with the help of a crochet needle I am pulling it through and tighten it to make these grooves, and I decided to go for 5 grooves on my pumpkin. And then I made the same procedure with a thick macrame cord to get that boho feel to it. Back in my workshop where the light is so much better, and I have this piece of lace ribbon adhesive, and I don't have enough for the whole pumpkin, and I didn't want that. I just wanted a touch of it, So I decided to put it on 2 of the grooves. If you like this video and content like this, be sure to hit that like button, and also hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss out on any of my future videos. I have cut out 2 leaves out of burlap, and I am gluing them down, and I also glued a stick from my backyard as the stem of the pumpkin. And now I'm putting in some of the jute twine there, and I will make these swirly curly things that you see on pumpkins. And this is how I do these curls. I call it my Marika curl, and they do not only appear on pumpkins, but randomly throughout my decor. And here it is, my beautiful boho decor pumpkin with the beautiful bark, hearts, burlap leaves. I love it. So tell me what you think of my fall inspired DIYs. Any favorites? Leave me a comment down below. I would love to read it. And if you like this video, hit that like button, share with a friend. It will help my channel to grow, and I would be forever grateful. Thank you so very much for watching, and I see you soon again in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye.